Brought to you by Dogra A1 Digital Hearing Aid Center Jammu, offering special discounts for senior citizens and reimbursement scheme for government employees. Hello viewers, you're watching Jammu Links News. I am Mannat Gupta and welcome to the daily updates of Midday News. Let's begin. India's COVID-19 case tally crossed 51 lakh mark with a spike of 97,894 new cases and 1,132 deaths in the last 24 hours, according to the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare on Thursday. The total case tally in the country stands at 51 lakh 18,254, including 10 lakh 9,976 active cases, 40 lakh 25,080 cured or discharged or migrated, and 83,198 deaths as per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. And a civilian woman was killed while two CRPF personnel, including an officer, sustained injuries in a pre-dawn gun battle on Thursday in Batmalu area of the Srinagar city. Security forces launched a cordon and search operation in Firdosabad locality in Batmalu area at around 2:30 p.m. following information about the presence of terrorists there. They said the search operation turned into an encounter after terrorists opened fire on security forces. The injured person were taken to the hospital and the operation was still in progress. Jammu and Kashmir on Wednesday recorded 1,590 fresh COVID-19 cases, while 18 deaths took place in the last 24 hours. The total number of cases in the Union Territory has now risen to 58,244 and the death toll increased to 932. It was for the 14th consecutive day that the number of fresh cases has crossed 1,000 in a 24-hour period. There are 19,503 active cases of coronavirus, while 37,809 patients have recovered so far. Basic amenities are a prerequisite for any developed and progressive society, and the UT administration shall ensure that the same are provided across the UT within the next 2 years. Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha made these remarks while addressing a public gathering at Block Khunmo, Srinagar. The Lieutenant Governor made an impromptu visit to Block Khanmo of the district in connection with the 21-day-long Jan Abhiyan or Awami Muhim, which is being held as a prelude to the flagship Back to Village 3 program throughout Jammu and Kashmir. During the tour, he inspected the proceedings of the administration's efforts in providing doorstep governance to the public.
कोई नहीं कर सकता, इसलिए झूठ बोलने की कोई बात मैं कहना नहीं चाहता। यहाँ ब्लैक टॉप इस महीने में 23 किलोमीटर सड़कों का ऐसा मुझे बताया गया, तो ये लक्ष्य पूरा कर लिया जाएगा। कुछ और भी बातें कहेंगे, सब पर मैं विचार मैंने मोटे तौर पर बात कहूँ ये उचित नहीं है, लेकिन जो बातें आपने ध्यान में लाई हैं डीसी हमने कहा है कि लिख लें, उस पर क्या कार्रवाई की जा सकती है हम जरूर प्रयास करेंगे।
Pakistan violated ceasefire along the line of control in Balakot and Mender sectors in Poonch district on Thursday morning. The ceasefire violation by Pakistan took place at about 6:45 am by firing with small arms and shelling with mortars. Indian Army retaliated befittingly. Rising coronavirus cases in Jammu, a team from the Union Health Ministry is being immediately sent there to assist the administration. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh said on Wednesday. Singh, the Minister of State for Personnel, said he has spoken to Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha in this regard. Advisor to Lieutenant Governor Rajiv Rai Bhatnagar on Wednesday chaired an extensive preliminary snowfall clearance meeting to avoid any eventuality in view of the inclement weather during coming winter season. Speaking during the meeting, Advisor Bhatnagar stressed upon the officials that action plans should be prepared in advance at all levels besides process of tendering the works should be started early to meet any eventuality in case of heavy snowfall. Secretary School Education Department and Skill Development Dr. Asghar Hassan Samoon on Wednesday reviewed the implementation of National Education Policy and outsourcing training for pre-primary teachers here at a meeting of senior officers of the Education Department. Threadbare discussions were held on the modalities to be adopted by the Education Department for the smooth implementation of National Education Policy, conducting examination in JKUT, working out modalities for early childhood care education, and device strategy for imparting training to the teachers. Advisor to Lieutenant Governor Farooq Khan on Wednesday convened a meeting to review the position of winter stocking and supply of essential commodities in frontier and far-flung areas of Kashmir and Jammu divisions. Advisor directed the concerned officers to ensure adequate stock of food grains, fuel and other related things in stocked at FCS and CS stores wherever required. He also asked the authorities to ensure proper supply position of essentials so that people don't face any inconvenience during harsh winter season. The Jammu and Kashmir government has evacuated about 4,49,806 JK residents stranded in other parts of the country due to COVID lockdown via Lakhanpur and through special trains and buses till date amid strict observance of all necessary guidelines and standard operating procedures. As per the official data received in this regard, the Jammu and Kashmir administration has received 147 special trains at Jammu and Udhampur railway stations from different states and UT so far, with about 1,31,487 passengers, while about 3,18,309 persons from other states and UTs, including 934 from abroad, have been evacuated by the government through Lakhanpur till date. Advisor to Lieutenant Governor Farooq Khan took stock of progress of works at multipurpose indoor sports hall Polo Ground. Advisor Khan inspected various sections of the sports facility and had a first-hand stock of the ongoing works there. On the occasion, he inquired about the sports courts and the type of sports among other categories of indoor sports which would be played at the hall. He directed the concerned executing agency to pace up that remaining works at the sports hall so that the facility would be dedicated to the sports persons and other players at the earliest.